shit, this is just the main menu, folks. Hello, folks. I'm your host, Phontomen, and we were going to have a pre-show. However, then I started the game. Today we're playing Warhammer 40k Boltgun, which is, the most boomer shooter that ever boomed. In the history of boomed. Something like that. But, okay, so. This came out yesterday, and it's $19 on Steam. I saw some notes about this one, but, you know, then it just kind of, you know, it showed up on my recommendeds today when I, you know, started Steam, and, oh boy, it has so much fucking style. But, let's get into this, because this looks very interesting. Okay. Okay, so, low, medium, hard exterminatus. Well, are we extreme enough? Okay, so, training for initiates. Or initiates. A challenge worthy of the Imperium's mightiest warriors. Only veterans will triumph. Not even the Primarchs could survive. Okay, we'll play it on medium here, just to see exactly what the fuck we're doing. Because I think I can handle a boomer shooter. And this, well, I definitely don't want it tempted, because I think they know what they're talking about if they're making this sort of game and they're calling this hard mode. Right, okay, so, let us begin. Alright, launch forward into enemies, shoving them and dealing damage. No fear. Deflect enemy projectiles and prevent incoming damage. Grenades, eviscerate your enemies with explosions. Well, that last one's kind of simple. Medium is premium, as they say. Yeah, normal is normal, as I like to call it. High toughness enemies resist your attacks more effectively. Use high strength weapons. Oh, dear lord.
Nothing, once touched by the hand of chaos, remains untainted.
Dear lord.
You are under the dominion of the Ordo Malleus to assist my investigations into a world that has already felt that fell influence. Graia has been under the close watch of the Inquisition since the Grim Skull War. The Forge world remains largely secure, but we have picked up concerning energy readings in the surrounding system. I have my suspicions, although we have not had sufficient time to pinpoint the origin of these foul energies. While most of the planet remains unaffected, it is my belief that rogue elements within the Adeptus Mechanicus may have been experimenting with a surviving fragment of Inquisitor Drogon's power source.
Oh.
Your mission is to assist me in locating a fragment of the power source. While I consider this threat extremely serious, your superiors have seen fit to second only a handful of you to my supervision. In the absence of a larger force, we should pray to the Emperor that this does not develop into a more dire situation. This servo skull will guide you. In Commodus here is one of the few sanctified and preserved from the purging of Drogon's heretical archives. Together, you will search sites where communication has become sporadic. Should you encounter any opposition, you may assume they have been tainted by the ruinous powers. Suffer not the heretic to live. While I continue my investigations aboard the Crown, you will be deployed to a habitation zone we lost contact with several cycles ago. You should assume the situation to be extremely hostile. Beware. We do not know how far the taint of the arch-enemy spreads.
Well, that's encouraging. Nice parking job. Oh, okay, so yeah, this actually, as someone was saying before, this is actually a pseudo-sequel to fucking Space Marine. Finally. And this is actually in a school of thought that I actually really enjoy the concept of, somewhat like I enjoyed Signalis as well. See, guys, modern technology for game development has advanced that we continue to push the boundaries of graphical fidelity and, you know, all this other nonsense. But however, we've gotten bored of that, and we really don't really get anywhere with just making shit more and more photorealistic. However, on the flip side, since the tools have gotten more and more powerful and easy to use, what we can do is make extraordinarily extravagant and great-running old games. And this is one of those things. So, wow, we finally got that sequel to Space Marine, guys. Oh, dear lord. Okay, that mouse sensitivity needs to be adjusted a little bit, I think. It's a little bit too sensitive. But we have options for that. Okay, so, let's see here. Retro? Retro color. What? Oh, dear lord. I can make it look worse. That will probably play absolute hell with Twitch's bit rate, though, so we're not gonna do that. Pixelation. Okay, that's not pixelated, that's literally I cannot see. Okay, so, so we're gonna have a little bit of pixelation, because again, with this stuff like film grain and whatnot, absolutely fucking just destroys VOD quality, so we're gonna be very careful with that. So, it's gonna, that looks, actually, default, yeah, that looks fine. Let's not fuck with that. Okay, so, what is accessibility? Invulnerability, wow! Here is the easy mode switch. Press it if you dare. Head bobbing, I think I'll be fine with that. I guess that's for motion sickness. Screen shake, again, motion sickness. Controller rumble, I have no controller. Unlock all level. Holy shit, this is just the cheat code menu. Servo skull display time. Let's put this on, I guess, medium? Because I couldn't read it when it appeared at the top of the screen there. But yeah, holy shit. Where's big head mode, guys? Jesus. Okay, so yeah, there's your cheat code menu, literally right there, if you wanted it. All right, so look sensitive. Let's turn that down just a tad. Well, actually, that's not accept, that's reset. I'm an idiot. Okay, just a tad there. That is considerably better, thank you. But yeah, there's a cheat code menu. Interesting. Okay, well, everybody else is fucking dead. That's a little slow, but that's, at least I can read it now. I can really take it in. It's journalist options. Yes, games journalist, the games journalist menu. Yes, we have overheal, so get as much health as humanly possible. The fact that they are in convenient paths is an accident. Pay no mind. Chainsword application required plus V. I have the rumble button. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, this definitely feels like a lot of old games at once, not just like Doom. Yeah, I have vague memories of Turok. Yeah, no, I feel that. So we're definitely in like the N64 era of like boomer shooters, I think. The environment's a little bit big. We have some elements of 3D technology, as it were, but I have the vibrate button. Okay, so. Okay, I don't see anything interesting here. What about these boxes? Nope. The boxes are indestructible. Approach it and press E. I'm even making the sounds my fucking self. Is there anyone behind me? You see, I didn't even have time to look at that message up there. I don't think they're extinguished yet. No, there's more. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump. I need the key. You need the red key to open the red door. Oh, speed oh. Oh, does that just close? Yeah, it does. Dum 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 dum. There is no sprint gauge. I can just do this forever. Okay, this is one of these elevators that's giving me Doom vibes. So is the level gonna end and the screen's gonna, like, dissolve when I press this button? No, it's actually an elevator. Okay. My, what deafening levels of sanctity! And now the titular Boltgun! Boltgun ammo full. I need more. Veneration at maximum levels. Extremely holy. We do get more weapons. Jesus Christ, let's reload animations. Okay, I suppose we go down here now? I didn't land on him. But also, apparently I don't take falling damage. Lovely. Strength 4. Oh my god, this is built on tabletop rules. Strength 4, Dexterity 8, Boltgun. My, that looks heretical. All of this looks extremely heretical. Now, before we go over there, wait a minute. I know this room. Now, wait a minute. This room looks awfully familiar. That's not armor, though. Actually, no, that was armor. That is armor! Wait a minute, I've seen this room before! Wait a fucking second. This is some E1M1 shit right now. I know this level design. Like, Jesus. Oh, the exit. Is the screen gonna wipe and dissolve too? Is it gonna melt? What's that? Oh! The screen didn't dissolve, though. Come on, man. Apparently there was one secret I missed. And wow, the music in this game is fucking loud. But yeah, Yeah, and Val, as I saw, yeah, no, that was some E1M1 shit. That was literally Doom level design right in front of your face. Okay. Dead. Ah, yes, the good old-fashioned piles of dead bodies and skulls that just kind of follow you because they're two-dimensional sprites that rotate with the camera. Old game. But like I said, today with modern technology, a single person could make a game like this because the game dev tools like Unreal Engine and whatnot are this easy to use. You can make a game that looks like this as long as you have style. Yep. Oh, I can right-click for melee instead of V. Why the fuck? God damn it. I didn't have to press V. I was pressing V the whole time. I could just right-click. Medicaid available. That animation, though, Jesus H. Christ. It's like I'm looking at, like, it's not quite like 3D, like CG, actually it kind of is, really, just a CG rendition of something. It's like I'm playing like Fallout and the models are made like are like stop motion clay animation or some shit. That's leaning more 3D, I think. I was thinking old fantasy where a few human units who were T2, though those usually either made up of that with magic or being cheap as fuck to deploy. Ah. 100% contempt! That's fucking exploitable! That's how I feel about the War Thunder business currently. Plus 100 contempt. Contempt is my shield. Your posts are cringe. By the Emperor, they will be purged. Reddit moment. Yep, there we go. Speaking explosive barrels again. As soon as I saw them, I knew. As soon as I saw them, I knew. And everyone is dead. Is that a don't jump off the helipad like a moron? I think that's what that was. I think I'm being forewarned. Your legs are not made of, well, invulnerability, unless you turn on games journalism mode. That would be extra heretical, though. I swear to fucking God, though. Like, that pop-up of plus 100 contempt, that's exploitable. Ah, you can vault? Jesus. Modern video game mechanics! Though apparently I am a jump marine, so I don't know where my pack is. I am the beak nose, so I don't exactly know where my pack is, but wow. Modern video game mechanics in an old game with lots of style. Wow. I can't vault on top of that though. That is unfortunate. Remember, you have a dedicated taunt button. I have a dedicated taunt button.
This is the Emperor's will.
Oh, goddamn it. Hey, I just did that. Looks like I need to sprint. Oh. Now, what if I go... Oh. I have a feeling that a secret is going to be revealed. No, it's an invisible wall.
I am the Emperor's weapon.
This wall is heretical. Damn it, I thought it was going to be a secret or something, but no. It's an invisible wall. Bullying game journos is always the morally right thing to do.
Breathe your last.
Now, do I gain bonuses for taunting an enemy and then killing them? Because that would be the icing on the cake. Ah. I mean, not every beaky is an assault marine, just most of them. I thought the beak was there for, like, aerodynamic performance or some shit. Literally chaos! Purged! Only about 58%. Only about plus 58 contempt for that one. Mild discontent. Mild but survivable disgust. Again, where is my bonus for taunting the enemy? A secret has been revealed. I can't hear my smack talk over all the gunfire. Wow. What was the secret, though? I literally just opened the door. Meanwhile, Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake announced that PlayStation is to showcase. Hey! Does that mean that those HD cutscenes are now no longer limited to a pachinko machine that no one can find? Do we actually get the pachinko game now? I already have 250 health is the best I get. Oh. You grabbed 300 contempt. I didn't see that. But yes, apparently Metal Gear Solid 3 HD is no longer a Pachinko exclusive. Praise. Will this mean that Konami writes its evil way? No. No, but we'll see. There is some stuff in this direction. However, I am following a trail of murder. I am letting the Emperor's hand guide me via a path of murder. That dude had a plasma rifle. That's... dangerous. I see. Thank you for the information, Dancing Fool. Okay, so this would appear to go up. However, do I want to go up or do I want to go the wrong way with shinies? This is always the... Yep, nope, nope, that's the right way. We don't want to go the right way. We want to go to the wrong way with shinies first, and then we want to go the right way. This is the Emperor's will. Plasma gun ammo. I don't have a plasma gun. Hey! Perhaps I will get one if I continue murdering. Eat shit and die. Hey! $91 contempt! 2 contempt. Only slightly annoying. What is this? Is that? What does that do? Did I unlock a Berserker pack? I don't quite know. What does that do? I'm filled with righteous fury. However, I don't actually know what that does. I am angry and I feel like punching things. It doesn't seem to be invulnerability because my health was still going down, but I have no idea what's going on there. G to switch grenade types. Okay, so we got frag and, well, we don't actually have any other types of grenades. So G to switch, but we only have one type of grenade. Mega damage. Ah. Wait a minute, is it called Righteous Fury? I didn't see what it was called when I picked it up. Is that called Righteous Fury? Because that would be totally on point. Because we're using tabletop stats, and that's what crits are in tabletop. I didn't actually look at the side of the screen. Though. A large Medicaid, but more contempt. A secret has been revealed. Strength 5 Boltgun. Interesting. I have unlocked stat upgrades for my Boltgun. I saw a prompt. There was something over here. What was the prompt? Something... Oh. Aha! Vortex grenade. Interesting. Aha! Secret doors. By the Emperor's will, rub your face on all of the surfaces of the map and you will find secrets. seem to have a barrier. I believe when I picked up that upgrade, it upgraded the strength of my bolt gun by 1. I do not know what this grenade does, but we will test. Now, excuse me as I hop up here and find... We have to go... That's the other way we went, but... Aha! Max ammo? Munitions boon, lock and load. I'm assuming that's just ammo. I believe that is max ammo. That seems to be what that was. Unfortunately, I only have 1 fucking gun. Oh. Are there any more secrets hidden? No, that looks like I will just fall to my death. That is not a secret. I have 45 rounds in the mag. Interesting. I did not actually see how large my magazine was to begin with. Unfortunately, my immense tunnel vision and, quest for shiny things has led me to not actually analyze the base statistics of my weapons. Therefore, I was not paying attention. 25. Okay, double ammo. Okay, now we will continue. Okay, they don't just die in 1 hit. You heretic! Fight me! Ah. Are there any secrets? Is there anything I can... Let me rub my face on this cliff wall to see if there are any additional secrets. It does not appear so. On to business. The Emperor's work is never done. Well, so far, I think normal is totally fine. I'm definitely feeling the power fantasy. I feel like if I let these guys shoot me too long... Oh, dear lord. Oh, dear lord. Papa Nurgle has arrived. Oh, no. I'm extreme contempt. What's that? There's something yelling at me over there, but... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, Something tells me that was not what I was supposed to do. That's not quite what I was looking for. I appear to be stuck. Actually, no, I am not. I sprinted without jumping first. That was a very interesting place to get lodged. There we go. What is this? Kraken Boltgun magazine. Well, I can't... unfortunately, I can't totally awesome double jump here. That's unfortunate. Looks like we're gonna have to go around. Or... Or mayhaps. Yes! God damn it! There we go. Literally everyone here is a cultist. Eliminating on sight. Whoa! I did not mean to do that. However, that is incredibly useful. No, wait, hang on here. Can I? Guys, I think I found the button for the assault pack. I think I found the jump jet button. I think I understand where the assault pack enters into this equation. Actually. That man was literally surrounded by explosive barrels. Well, actually, hang on here. What's this do? Oh. Oh my goodness. That is extremely heretical. I have turned them all into tomato paste. Opens a rift in space-time. Noted. That very useful. Boss-killing weapon. I will save the next one. If I find one. Hi! That man literally dropped a grenade at his own feet. Yeah, that lunge is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Also, apparently, the Kraken bolter ran out. Damn. There's only one magazine. I teleported through the wall to do that. Okay, that's extremely exploitable. For the Emperor! Oh no! Wait a moment, let me try that again. There we go. Ah! God damn it! Ah! There's a highlight. They are highlighted on my HUD. That is when I can lunge to them. I did not notice that over all the red. There's quite a lot of red going on my screen. Did not know that was actually, a game mechanic. Oh. What's going on here? I sense something extremely holy. I don't want to activate that yet, just in case that's the end of the level, though. God damn it. There we go. The ledge, brother! I unfortunately... Well, actually... Ha! Yes. That did appear to be the end of the level. I did not see the door over here. The door here is blocked. However, I must now examine the area for any secrets or shinies. I believe we've got them all. That was actually it. Seek alternative. I have already found the alternative. I was just here rampantly loot goblining things. The Emperor rewards persistence and dedication. That is the end of the level. I got them all! Again, the only thing that's missing is when I hit the button to end the level, the screen doesn't like dissolve in some weird looking wiping effect. It doesn't melt. It's the only thing fucking missing. Habs fucked. Not a good sign. Well said, Torch Skull. Well said. It's very memorable. He has a funny hat. Require a key. We need the red key to open the red door. There are dudes over there. Do I have a map of some kind? No, I do not have a map of some kind. I have no map. Getting through here, obviously. Nothing here. Was this other way, though? Ah, that's just the same way. Ah, key hunting, the oldest shooter design. Yes, seeing if all of the buttons do anything. And also, yes, looking for key. Ah. Oh, Lord. They're even... Whoa! By the Emperor, there are even pinkies. Everything in this area is extremely heretical. Huh. Oh, lovely. When they are killed, they spawn more. Fantastic. I feel the disgust mounting. Hey! Hey, I want that I'm extremely disgusted by this. Give me this contempt. What the fuck, bro? Let's see here. Clearly we need that. There's some incredibly holy artifact up there. We need to grab. But as for where to go, see, there was that, and that's the path back over there. So we have to go this way. It would appear that the only way forward up to the key up there is to go this way. So we either go up here, or through here. Blasting cultists on our way. Ineffective. But wait. I have no other forms of grenade. Nope, that does not stop them from splitting. Nope. That is effectively 3 enemies at all times. Dude. A box. Okay, it would appear that I have to go up here, and this will lead me across the walkways, most likely to the key. Me reading posts on Twitter be like, contempt, 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 contempt. Every day, the internet gives me more reasons to be filled with contempt. I wake up, there is another psyop. Absolutely fucking heretical. But now we have a shotgun. Ho ho ho. Okay, so what the fuck is that? Huh! Extreme amounts of contempt! $261 contempt. Dude be posting cringe. Ah, yes. I am seeing a strategy. Kraken! I will save this. Right? It doesn't drop as... It doesn't magically drop. Good. I am seeing a preferable style of gameplay. Yes! The Emperor awards this level of combo. I need the purple key to open the purple door. I did just come from here, correct? I'm not going mad, right? Okay, good. I can only hold 250 health. I can't get any more swole. The shotgun is now upgraded. Huh! Good lord. My moves are so sick, the frame rate is chugging. Die, heretic! Okay, so we've got one of those wacky movement system combos going on here. I lunge with the chainsword into melee range and then proceed to whip out the shotgun, kill some nerd, lunge even further. Probably shouldn't jump directly into a flamethrower though. However, clearly we were rewarded for this. That one didn't split. Interesting. Anybody else? Okay. Okay, I think we have a style of gameplay here with lunge and shotgun. Very nice. Ah, the purple key. The purple key to open the purple door. Interesting. Well, I don't see any secrets. However, we got a couple, so that should be fine. There probably are more. I'm just not seeing them, because they are actually secrets. Who would have thought? That man was already dead. Running around fucking corners like that. Crap. Wait, there's more. Hang on. Wait, hold on. Stay thy hand. Wow, that somehow didn't set off the explosive barrels. Interesting. Get your ass back here! More contempt. More grenades. Crack grenade. I'm assuming that this is the second grenade. Nerd. Okay, so that was an area that was like a U sort of loop. We could go either way and come out the other way. We always move forward though, so interesting level design. HE or heat anti-armor grenades. Something tells me we're going to need something that overkill for this situation. Oh no, that's a Terminator. Oh goodness. Like right now. All that shit right there. Goodness gracious, it was Tiny Pete. As I foresaw, we definitely need all of the overkill we can totally get in this situation. We need all of it. None will go to waste. Ow, though. Maybe don't want to run directly into these guys. No! My contempt! Ah, I'm going soft. Is there anything over here? No. Yes, I know, you're standing right there. We are moving through large areas. However, I have not seen more secrets. Now hold on here. Hush up, you. I'm looking for secrets. There doesn't appear to be anything here. Nothing. We continue. And just like that, all of the cultists are dead. Blap. Well. I thought of coming up with a more artful solution to that encounter, however, fuck it. Do I still have my yes, I do. Fuck out of here with this nonsense. Also, no Ace Combat at the Sony event thing. Oh, I was looking forward to that. Apparently there were rumors that Ace Combat 8 was going to be showed off at the Sony event today, but all we've got is Metal Gear Solid 3 HD, I suppose. Now finally freed from its pachinko game exclusive. Oh no. This will likely become, well, it's likely going to get extremely out of hand really quickly. Man! Also Marathon, and Bungie somehow managed to mess that up. How do they mess up Marathon? How the fuck do you mess up? How, what? Hey. Contempt! It's rising! How do you fuck up Marathon? Granted, literally no one played Marathon because Mac exclusive, but still. PvP extraction shooter. Oh dear lord. Cringe! Extremely cringe! Now, Now I wonder. Well. That man exploded violently. I sense chaos taint here. Oh lord. I sense extreme amounts of taint in this vicinity. Well, that's going exactly where I needed it to go. Uh-oh, oh no. Too close. Good God, the frames! This is getting out of hand. Give me all of this contempt. I'm gonna need it. It's gonna be a long day. Oh lord, another fucking Terminator. I don't have any more grenades. I thought I picked one up. There is no end to them! Where'd the Terminator go? Where'd he go? Did he explode into cultists? Or horrors? Good. Fantastic. That's way easier to deal with. I didn't kill him. Holy shit, I've lost health for the first time in God knows how long. Oh, nope, there's Tiny Pete. Huh! Oh no. Yep, nope. Oh lord, he's following me. Hey! That's what we're looking for! That accuracy, though! Oh lord, there's two of them. Wow! That travel time! Purged! Okay, yeah, so that travel time for the plasma gun, that kind of hurts. As you saw, I could actually manage to miss, even if fired directly at them, so the hitboxes aren't actually the whole sprite. It's a tad annoying. Yes, purple soup. Do not get near. Now, how would... Ah. I am a fool. Because if had I gone over here and then hopped down from here, Aura of Doom. That would have come in handy like 20 minutes ago. I did not see the jump there, therefore that went completely wasted. Damn. Unfortunately, that went completely wasted because I didn't see the opportunity to jump from there. I will now examine the level design more closely, and that is actually the end of the level. Is there anything over here? There was this, but is there anything in here? No. Anything over here? No. How about over here? No. This appears to be one of those times where if you were a super pro, you could enable no clip and look outside the map and see where the extra rooms are. That does not appear to be an option here. At least not on games journalism mode. Or at least, off of games journalism mode. Hey! We missed one! Where was he? Oh, through the mausoleum. Of course. We missed one guy. He was probably in a secret room that I did not discover. Silent Martyrs. Oh no, you gotta fight the girl from the Citadel. Oh no. Hyper-maneuverable, barely dressed lullies. Oh no. That is not a door. It appears to be a door, but it is only painted on the wall. It is simply the facade of a door, and that is the purple door. Yes, we need the purple key to open the purple door. However, the door itself is, separate from the station to put the key in there. More Nurgle. Ah, the purple door. Ah, but wait. Ah, you see, this is the door that opens the purple door. However, there's another purple door over there. So when we open this, we open that other door. Ah. We have to remember. A secret has been revealed. It's just ammo in a corner. Not that we actually needed that. A door. Ah, there's a red key as well. Interesting. 2 doors. Hey! Stop defacing that saint. It would appear that we need to go find the keys, wherever the hell they are. The red key. Goddamn Nurgles. My contempt is rising. The red key. Or the red door. Another shotgun, if we somehow missed the other one. There is seriously no end to them. Okay, from here. Yes. Over here. Here, yes, over there. There are multiple branching paths, however, I don't see anything useful, so we will continue on. Ah, there is blast radius to that. It has splash damage. Health getting kinda low. The purple key. Need more contempt. How will I survive the day if I have no idea what to be angry at? Difficulty increasing. Time to go back and get all those fucking resources. All those health kits and contempt we didn't get? Yeah, now we need them. Ah. Stomp, 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 stomp. I do have that dash, but I feel like I rarely actually need it. Give me my contempt. I want my contempt. Give it to me. I have the key. However, I'm looking around for any other leftover resources. It looks as though we came through... Ah, yes, we needed to go above. Well, we arrived at above. I do not believe this is leading us anywhere special. We have killed everything in this area. Prior to this adventure, there wasn't anything down here. No, it wasn't. It was entirely a different route. We didn't somehow enter this and somehow go up in the middle of our journey. No. Misread the map design. Okay, these fuckers are all dead. I kind of breezed through this area. Did we get everything over here? Yeah, I believe so. We never have enough contempt, so I don't think I missed any there. Okay, so this way. Ah. I thought this was going to be another secret, but no, this was just the purple door to get out of the catacombs. So now we arrive here, where we were, without actually having to backtrack. I swear to God. They can dodge my chainsword. I'm incredibly annoyed. Another door was over here and opened at the same time. Good thing I'm walking around looking for these things. We now have an instant boss killer. Fantastic. If we happen to need that, we've got it. Okay, so now we must go back to the purple door. However, we are up above. The purple door is over there, with more dudes. They dodge, and then they shake their ass in front of you. Absolutely repulsive. Ah. Buffs. That appear to open many doors. Interesting. I must see if they opened another door somewhere over here. Oh, this is where we began. It does not appear that they have opened any other doors. No. Damn. Well, okay then. Through the purple door. Well, hang on. Nope. Okay, through the purple door. Let's go. Fuckers. Aha. Ah. That is clearly the correct way. Wait, hold on. Once again, the wrong way with shinies. Ah, another plasma gun if we somehow miss the other one. This would be the optimum place for a secret. However, there is none here. What a shame. Oh, no. Well, here we go. Ah. Hey! Fucker. They hop. They hop and they dodge your swings. The bastards. That's actually a mechanic. They have dodge. Right, well, if they happen to throw something terrifying at us, I've got a vortex grenade. Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, okay, that one gets... Fuck you. Goodbye. Yep, that gets deleted. Nope, can't shoot through that. I don't think the purge is done, sir. Clearly it is not. Clearly, we still have some problems in this neighborhood. Ah, the green key. Or the yellow key, something like that. Did I miss anything over here? Yeah, who says shotguns are only for close range? Yes, it's a funnel of bullets. A funnel of bullets works in many places. Nope. Okay then. No, not complete. Definitely not complete. Yeah, so with the MGS3 announcement, you think it's... Oh. You think it's gonna get the RE games treatment, or is it just gonna be a one-to-one of the original? It doesn't really need to be upgraded, since Metal Gear Solid 3 is probably the best out of all the games in terms of controls. Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 are kind of painful, but 3 is perfectly fine. So I don't think they actually need to do anything. There really isn't anything in the game that really actually needs adjustments. I doubt they're gonna call Kojima to actually, you know, try and add in some more cut content, because, hey guys, how about all that cut content from 5? You know, like, the ending of the fucking game that you guys didn't put in the game. Remember that? Is the HD remake of 5 gonna actually end the game properly? You know, without actually firing Kojima under, you know, under the table. How about that? Oh boy, another fucking god damn. Well, I can barely fucking see. Mega damage. Purge brings down the lighting of this area, and now mega damage does it even fucking more. I can't fucking see. No, fuck you, have more grenades. That shuts them up. What still needs to be purged? The spooky red door is still active. What needs to be purged? What remains? How's this game? Perfectly fine for what it's doing. Ah. Oh goodness. This game is $19 on Steam. It is definitely worth it. I want more games like this that are really just old games that are really well done. Oh, good lord, they're fucking Terminators. Purge still isn't over yet. Still not done purging. Come back later. But this is like I said, a class of games that seeks to just do old games, with a mirror finish. And it's doing them quite well. This has style. This has all the functionality we honestly really needed. Modern games went the way of making the games look better and better and better for really diminishing returns in terms of game design and overall fun. Perhaps it's time to acknowledge we peaked on fun already. And actually simply make the games, well, easier to make off the bat, honestly. Perhaps we just acknowledge the fact that we don't need, very spiffy-looking photorealistic graphics. We just need fucking style. Photorealistic games don't add fun. This has plenty of fun. It would appear that we've killed them all. However, there were several doors that didn't actually open. Right, there were several locked doors. We're gonna actually look around. Because I noticed there were several doors that may or may have not just opened. Don't know. That's the way out, obviously. But Goon, where's the cute anime girls? In the other games. We can have more. There exists enough space for cute anime girl games and, well, walking man fridge games. Again, you can mix both too, if you so desire. However, there's enough room for both. Ah, well, that would have been helpful several minutes ago. Well, we'll save it. Didn't actually get over there to check that corner. But this is a prime example of how visual fidelity isn't necessary to actually have fun. You may say that style is a form of visual fidelity, and that's quite right, but we don't need a super awesome expensive fucking game that costs millions of dollars and needed an army of people to actually make in order for this game to be fun. We just need a good idea and, enough people to actually make the idea playable. And believe it or not, good ideas aren't a dime a dozen. Damn it, I missed one. At least they're all dead this time. Suit your enemy's strength to your enemy's toughness value. Ah, right, yes, toughness, strength. Whoops. Yes, they actually have stats, and therefore utilizing the correct weapon for the correct stat. Yo, for the correct toughness of the enemy with the correct weapon strength. As you can see here, obviously they have designed this game basically just with tabletop rules. That ladder is unusable, however, the ledge the ladder is attached to is usable. Hey, wait a minute. Wait one goddamn second. Yes. Yes. Well, that led me over here, but it didn't actually get me anywhere. So yeah, clearly this was designed basically just with tabletop rules, and then they made models out of it. Well, they made it a 3D game. That's all that's working here. Some dorks making a tabletop game, and they put it in 3D. I'm honestly not sure as to why this game didn't come out back in the old days, but well, Games Workshop. There is nothing here, sadly. That is a shame. There did not appear to be anything over there. This feels like a game that should have already existed, but that's, I guess, what happens when you make an old game that's really good. When you make a new old game, you're gonna run into these things of, wow, this actually should have existed back in the day. It probably would have been significantly harder to make back then, but it probably would have been just as good. Ah. However, I'm enjoying this, and this is definitely one of the... Yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking towards those cheaper games now, because money's tight. And this is $20, and Starship Troopers was $20 as well. Something tells me that I don't think the $60 to now $70 video games are all that cracked up to be. Perhaps the world needs more $20 games that were made by, like, 5 people. That are actually good. And not some massive scheme by some major corporation to, milk you out of money at every possible goddamn turn. Otherwise known as a live service. Maybe we don't need that. Maybe it's past due that we actually realize that we don't need that. Maybe we should trim the fat on this bitch. Wait, you don't want the new Sony P5 AirPods? No, no thank you. Honestly, I still have absolutely no urge to buy a PS5 or care about it. The vast majority of games for the PS5 aren't really all that big of a deal, if there are any, and the vast majority of things that people are playing on PS5 are just renditions of, games on the PS4 that run better. I mean, that's great, but still. There's a gun back there. It was a shotgun. I already walked over it. Just in case I missed it twice, I guess. It is a shotgun. It is nothing new. I don't even think I can actually pick that up. Nope. But I think we're in the midst of that video game crash that people are actually, well, that people have been talking so much about. It's just that it isn't really all that dramatic or life-changing. We're definitely in a rut for modern games just really not being all that entertaining. And also, this comes down to the fact that people, the people who have their hands on these projects are, well, morons, honestly. What we have is a bunch of morons who really have no idea how to make a good game at the helm of projects that aren't actually supposed to be good games to begin with. They're supposed to be monetization vehicles for the company putting money into them. That's AAA gaming currently. What we were looking for is better games. Or at least games that are the same level of fun that we know, that is just more of the fun that we already have. That's what we're looking for. Advancement is a nice idea, however, unfortunately, I think we hit a wall for advancement until further notice. And like this, in this game, and then games like Signalis, for example, which, again, I can't stop talking about, but it is, in fact, just a very nice old game, show us that actually backwards might actually be a good idea. Let's just make old games that actually run really well. They can be made by fewer people with less time and less resources now. And again, good ideas still stand out, even if you're making something that doesn't look like it isn't fucking, like, trying to be Crysis. Or the new Crysis. All the games up there are actually just trash. Ah, yes, the Xbox port Crysis. Yes, that. Which wasn't even actually the old game. It was basically, the port of the console, it was a port of a port with a texture pack. Because that's all they had. Because Crytek had their assets seized and they lost their source code. So the source code is probably out there somewhere. But either, no one wants to give it up, or, everyone, someone wants a pretty penny for it, and no one wants to actually give them that pretty penny. Not like we really lost anything anyway. Crysis was not actually that good of a game. It was an interesting sandbox experience. However, it was not the be-all, end-all of shooters. It just looked really pretty. Did that translate into actual gameplay, though? Not really. Dead. Why do you mention that? Because it looks like Ubisoft is finally making an Assassin's Creed game that was just, Assassin's Creed. You mean that franchise that really hasn't had any original ideas in ever? That really should have just died, but people are for some reason keeping that alive? Also, once again, haha, lunge. The actual bolter later, and there's an actual bolter later, and it sounds thumpier, because the bolt gun sounds a little weak. I've heard the heavy bolter. The heavy bolter sounds exciting. But yeah, the sound effects, well, they're not as chunky as I would have imagined them being. It's acceptable, I think, but we were expecting more metallic clang and thump, I suppose. But this game, and there are a lot of others that showcase that we could make games without AAA budgets and them still being good. Even if they look like the old games, they're just the old games made really nice. And on top of that, they don't need to cost $70 fucking dollars. Which most new games weren't really worth the asking price of $60 to begin with. Adding 10 more for inflation really doesn't solve anything. Ah. Well, actually, no. Actually, no, there's... No, I needed to go this way, okay. That's another plasma rifle, just in case I somehow missed one. I didn't. Ah. Assault Doctrine. Define Assault Doctrine. Can I just keep doing this forever? They're not instantly fucking dying, though. Come on, where's the rest of them? Huh! And there's games that think they are worth $7 or more. They're not. Any game that claims to be worth $70 likely is bullshitting you. $70 up front? That, dude, come on now. That game has gotta be fucking life-changing, and people like to think that their work is life-changing, but honestly, most of the people, again, who think that, don't actually produce life-changing work. They just have a very high opinion of their own ideas. And sometimes those ideas aren't very good. But, because, once again, good ideas are not a dime a dozen. People have plenty of bad ideas. What is required is that you actually have the skills to make your idea a reality, of course, but you need a good idea. Or why would you put in the fucking effort? However, unfortunately, this will lead you astray sometimes because ideas that you think are good sometimes aren't actually good ideas. And you wind up with, yo, one of those fucking horror shows like Lawbreakers. Or anything like that. Where you have a developer who, well, one guy basically with clout to command money, who thinks, wow, I've got a really good idea, but the guy hasn't had a good idea in fucking years. For some reason deciding to make a game that he thinks is super totally rad, but is actually shit. You're telling me Metal Gear Survive wasn't worth its price tag? No, it wasn't, even though that's one of the games that I actually played all the way through. Unfortunately, I have a lot of games that I haven't actually finished that are actually good, but Metal Gear Survive is actually a complete fucking Let's Play. I actually played that front to back of all the fucking games. So yeah, you are... If you think your game is worth $70, likely it's not worth fucking $70. We had games that weren't worth $60, and that's why people like me have a fucking job. So I fall on the grenade so that other people don't actually have to. Because nobody actually trusts journalists anymore, because they're all whiners, or in bed with the people they're supposed to be reporting on. So you got people like me, which again, I might be corrupt under everything, but you know, I don't think I'm making enough money, or I have a big enough viewer base to be corrupt, or I'm just not getting that good of a deal. I need to renegotiate my bribe contract. But you've got people like me who play these games and give you honest opinions, and that's the best you fucking got now, because you can't trust the developers. They're all trying to shortchange you, and most major journalists are, again, in bed with those developers who are trying to shortchange you. So this is why people like me have a job, because $60 video games didn't actually wind up being worth it all the time. No matter what anyone said. Most of them were actually not worth their money, or they were trash in general. They weren't worth $60, or they weren't worth any fucking money at all. Sir, Nier is an investment, thank you. I'm glad that you made an investment in, you know, me to actually have content. However, Nier is an investment, and you know what? I think I actually have to get back to playing games that people actually want me to play, not things that not just things that I want. See the Resident Evil Let's Plays, right? Remember those streams? Where we now have, quite a few less people around because I went through the effort of doing those. They were fun to me, but, yeah, when people say, oh, we'll play what you want, Phonto, we'll be here, they're fucking lying. Some people actually have the best of intentions. Unfortunately, some of those people actually aren't actually telling the truth when they say that, unfortunate as it is. I, persist, regardless. Ah, yes, open this door. There's nothing else here. So no, I know no one will not everyone will watch me play every single game. Sad as it is. So let's play some new games and freshen this up before I decide to go off and do some kind of, odd pick that my friends think is totally a good idea, but my friends aren't streamers, so how would they know? So unfortunately, I actually have to have an audience, and there's a balance to that. I give you honest opinions on games that I actually feel like playing or not. However, unfortunately, I have to actually maintain an audience or I don't make any money. So, sadly, playing a game from McFucking years ago is already kind of a hard sell, and then playing something, as obtuse as Nier is also, again, kind of a hard sell on top of that. So this is why I'm playing this game, why it's new. It's also cheap and easy on the wallet. Which is good for me and good for you. Though I do appreciate donations, honestly. However, you can understand why I can't just suddenly decide to go play fucking Morrowind for some bizarre reason. Again, Kamisar donated that game. I am thankful for these donations, however... Yeah, it seems actually kinda out of left field. Don't you think? Unfortunately, there's no, road signs that are pointing my way to success, so I have to just try everything. However, I've tried things like that before. Morrowind would take a lot more time, and yes, then you have to ask yourself, who is going to be around to watch me do that? Unfortunately, you would say, oh, well, everyone, Phonto, everyone likes you. However, that's full of shit, and you know it. Because, honestly, I can feel the air leaving the room every time I have to goddamn try at something. It's not because I'm shit at video games, but every time I actually have to struggle and try, the less people watch. See Gundam Evolution! A game where none of my friends want to try and actually get good at it, and no one actually wants to watch me try and get good at it. So, what's the end result? I cannot play Gundam Evolution on stream. Very sad, unfortunate. Still not gonna change reality. So here we are playing a new game that people might be interested in that costs $20. Is it worth it, yes or no? This is what I'm here to find out, and so far the answer is yes. Same deal with, Starship Troopers. That game I've been playing for like a week. It's very nice. And maybe I'll pick up some new viewers along the way interested in new games. Because, again, this is how I make and sustain money. Make and sustain this job. I'd love for there to be hundreds of people coming out of the woodwork just to watch me play video games because LOL, but that's not how it works. I'm not a cute anime girl, after all. I don't got it that fucking easy. So sadly, this job is a complicated mix of things that I can't really actually, a lot of the times, be totally honest about, but here I am being totally honest. This is definitely unpopular opinions, but that only tells you that I'm being honest for the sake of being honest, because that's how I wanted to hold my career. I didn't want to have an entire career based on corrupt bullshit and lying to people. And so I haven't. Unfortunately, yeah, the results for that have been kind of mixed. Sometimes I'm too honest. Sometimes I'm too honest about not liking games people love. And then people call me a shitter and I don't watch my streams anymore. Again, the price of being honest. However, because I'm willing to do that, say things that may be unpopular, but I actually believe, shit opinion or not, that means I'm actually worth watching. However, unfortunately, just because I say that doesn't mean I'm getting suddenly hundreds of viewers. It's very sad. In this kind of environment, you can in fact do all the right things and still fail. Have I been absolutely perfect? No, I have not been absolutely perfect, but the situations I have been in have not been ideal or anywhere near perfect either. So, kind of a half and half situation there. I've made mistakes, but I've also had shit cards dealt to me and there's nothing I can do about it. Again, the only thing I can try to be is entertaining and honest, and that's about it. That's my promise to you. I will never actually get up here and lie about something unless I actually am being paid. Oh, hey! Honesty is rewarded, thank the Emperor. Now, yeah, Heavy Bolter. That's more like it. But yes. Is there anyone else? Plenty, actually. Actually, too much. Bail out. Tactical withdrawal. Squad broken. Yes. Right, exactly, Martin. It's so nice to have integrity. I'll tell you why. If you really have integrity, it means your price is very high. Again, very true song. Thank you, Tom Lehrer. I need more health kits. My goodness gracious, I need more health kits. So yeah, guys, my pledge to you, if I'm actually, standing up there and smiling and polishing a turd, I am being paid like a fucking king for it. Otherwise, I'm not fucking doing it. That is my promise to you. My price is very, very, very high at this point. I feel like I'm playing Doom chess. I need much more contempt for this. Come on, we've got games journos posting cringe. I'm gonna need to be very angry for today. No, it's not successfully purged. There are still guys over there. So remember when you start to preach and moralize that we're all in the game, and baby, its name is compromise. Oh, infinite ammo. That would have been nice a billion years ago. Sorry about that. And brother, its name is compromise, is I think the lyrics. But again, there is some some compromise that had to be done between like games journalism and the things they report on. However, today we're very, very tantalizingly close to literally just a publishing arm of the publisher themselves. Literally just actually funded by the publishers themselves. They don't even care to be funny about it anymore. But that's my pledge to you. They're paying me a lot if I'm lying for a bad game, and typically that means I'm not lying for a bad game. I'm not getting paid at all. I don't even have enough money for liquor right now. I've got too many bills. Not that I need to be drinking too, because I've got plenty of work to do to pay those bills. And until those bills are actually set and done, I can't be drinking anyway. It's all a horrible self-fulfilling cycle. I take my rest where I can get it, though. Wednesday, that will change. Oh. Ominous. Thank you for... Ladies and gentlemen, I have been ranting about my own woes, but thank you for supporting me thus far. It has been quite the trip. I'd like to say it was all good. Unfortunately, it wasn't. But I would not be here without the support of viewers like you. So sorry about, saying shit things about your favorite game, but I'm thankful you're here. Because without you, I don't have a business. And you know that already. But, stranger, thank you in advance for whatever amount of money you're gonna dump on me. I'm kind of alarmed now. However, as I say all these negative things, this game's not in the category of bad game I have to force a smile for. This is fun. Things got kind of challenging back there. However, this is a very good game and it's highly worth the, like, 19 bucks and change. Exactly. Exactly. Who needs grimdark? We already live in the grimdark future. I wake up. Another institution has chosen censorship. Which, yeah, about that War Thunder thing going on. Hey, guys. We have a lot of players that are actually voicing their discontent with our changes in general practices. What should we do? Let's call them all fake reviews. Off topic. Really great plan. Thanks, Valve. That was the exact wrong decision for to deal with review bombs. Review bombs can actually be a touchy subject. However, literally just hiding them all and, wiping the developer's ass for them. No. No, that's the exact wrong fucking thing. In fact, not doing that is the reason why we didn't actually, why it became such a difficult problem to begin with, because we didn't want to do that. If you're going to censor reviews, you might as well just remove reviews entirely. Because next it's gonna be, oh, well, if you have something negative to say, don't say it at all. Which is basically War Thunder's comments on their actual posts on their actual website. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all, which is not how that fucking works. Unfortunately, Steam has decided to follow suit with that and... No. Review bombs happen for a reason 90% of the time, and yes, and the review bombs themselves are not off-topic discussions. That is a user who is involved with a game that is voicing their discontent. That is not unrelated to your experience of enjoying the game. That is someone saying, this is shit, when they're experiencing the game. That is very much on topic if you are deciding to buy a game or not, or spend any amount of time. That is not off topic or unrelated. That is quite literally, yeah, no, what the fuck. This game's actually shit. However, the treatment of Hawken is unfortunately the exact opposite of this situation. However, there's no easy way of saying... There's no easy way of eliminating that without censoring everything, which you don't want to do. Because imagine if Hawken was actually shit and you went, well, this is a review bomb. Then you're silencing the negative criticism, which I think we've all seen go horribly wrong in a lot of ways. Well, you know, they silence criticism, but it's only just this one time, right? It's only just this one time that it doesn't count. They wouldn't abuse the ability to silence criticism for their own gain, right? They wouldn't censor actual criticism if the game's actually bad. No, that would actually be left to stand. They wouldn't try and weasel out of being criticized by calling it fake news and, you know, tearing down the whole thing, right? No one would do that, right? No, people actually do that all of the time now. No, actually, yes, it's being abused, which is why outright censorship is bad, and it always has been bad, because people will straight up do that, and they actually are. So, very unfortunately, that the future that we have right now has been showcasing the fact that, yeah, no, all those high hopes that we had for the internet and it being the sword of truth to the lies of the world and it being a forum for knowledge to spread without restriction and the truth to be enshrined above all else. No, actually, no, we're not getting the Digimon movie ending, kids. No, actually, the internet has been warped to be part of the problem now. So yeah, no. So sadly, no, we're not getting that Digimon movie ending here, where the good of the world triumphs over evil because of internet. No. Yeah, no, you can't trust anything. Never let your guard down. Be ceaseless in your vigilance. You are still on your own to think and make up your own opinions. You really can't trust anything. And if you think that someone isn't going to resort to censorship to hide their flaws, you are dead fucking wrong. I took a look at the Steam page, and the recent reviews are mostly negative. Yes, but look at the asterisk. They're hiding. The recent reviews are actually overwhelmingly negative, and the overall reviews are mixed. But currently, it's mostly negative and generally positive, if I remember correctly. They're not hiding everything, but this is still censorship. So, no, this is not the right thing to be doing. So, yeah, the asterisk is we're censoring things. Go down here and turn off the censors if you dare, though. It's so nice of them to be considerate. However, if you're going to censor reviews like that, you might as well just get rid of all reviews, because that will be exploited like nobody's business. Wow! Wow, do you think that they would do that? Major corporations using powers that are using powers to censor honest reviews and hide actual criticism? You'd think they'd really do that? They just go on the internet and they would tell lies? Yes, Buster. Yes, they would go on the internet and tell lies and silence the truth if it was inconvenient for them. Yes, they would do that. That's why the ability to do that must be absolutely constrained or eliminated at all costs. If you have negative criticism put out against you, and it's wrong, the truth will eventually overcome the lies. That still does actually work, and that's the only honest way of doing it. If someone continues to spout lies in your general direction, you respond in full, no, that's a lie because X, Y, and Z. And if you're telling the truth, then it's the fucking truth. People are NPCs and they will believe lies. However, if you state the truth is there. Just censoring people because you don't like their fucking opinions is never valid. And the more people fuck around telling lies, the more they will find out. There is some form of balancing act there. There's no instant way of counteracting it, because the instant way of counteracting it is actually just effectively denying freedom of speech, which you don't want to do. If you can't tell, I have an extremely high amount of contempt for this day and age. How did you guess? Sadly, it's worse than you think. What Steam is doing is also a off-the-books paid service. If publishers do not like the reviews, they can pay Steam corporate to have review curators edit the reviews to make them reflect a market engagement desired outcome. That's the outcome we want, so we make money, for business speak. The reviews to make them reflect a market engagement desired outcome, including shadow banning repeat negative reviews from all games current and future. So in short, Steam is doing it for a legal bribe. Hey guys, you all those guys out there that are kind of hipsters and contrarians for wanting to boycott Steam because Steam is a monopoly and that's bad, and not actually acknowledge that Steam is actually the reason, the reason why Steam is actually the way it is, in the position it is in is because it is a good service. The reason why it has a monopoly is because it is a good service and everybody else tried to shortchange you on the digital distribution platforms and it didn't fucking work. So Steam reigns supreme. You know that the people that would like to ignore that entirely and go Steam is a monopoly because monopolies are bad at any cost. You know those people that hate Steam? Now here's a valid fucking reason to boycott Steam. Go nuts. I'm considering it. We'll see how this works though. I'll just continue on, propagating, War Thunder deserves review bombings, so all of them are actually justified. We'll see how this goes, because I don't think, this is not good. This is, as I said, another institution choosing censorship over actually coming up with some kind of solution. This is the exact wrong fucking thing. But, ladies and gentlemen, voice your discontent about that, and also War Thunder. Boltgun, though, seems to be pretty good, though. This is actually working. This is actually a fun game and actually working as intended. It's definitely worth 20 bucks. Oh, I missed one. Right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'll be right back. But this has been a nice talk, hasn't it? More Boltgun soon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut this stream short today because, I'm needed around the house. Lot to do, but I'm gonna play one more level and more to call. However, so far, this game is very much worth it. 37, I think, is the price? However, yeah, do keep an eye on that Steam review, situation, because that is absolutely horseshit, and that is them choosing I give up, and I'm just gonna censor all the negative reviews now, which, you don't want that. You don't want that anywhere. And like I said, all the contrarians that want to hate Steam for the sake of being different and cool, now you have a legitimate reason to actually not just be looking cool. Now you actually have a reason to go, hey, that's anti-consumer practices. What the fuck? Now that you're back, I can relay this. It's also getting worse because SCOTUS is currently deliberating on whether contract law, copyright law, trademark law, and DRM law supersede constitutional law. Short, the courts are debating on whether a company has more say and power over us than the Constitution, human rights, and or the government. Why am I hearing RoboCop music? Yeah, no, I don't think the corporations are above the Constitution. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. Guys, we could have had Trump. We really could have had Trump. Was that so bad? I don't think so. But you try telling people this one. They had to win. They had to win the argument. They desperately had to win the argument. Now everything's awful. I maintain that none of this shit is my fault. I actually voted against it. I actually tried to stop it. I am blameless. This is an odd Doom while you're playing. Yeah, I know, right? It's very interesting. Yeah, welcome back to, this is the My House WOD that everybody's talking about, I guess? I keep seeing videos for that pop up. Very interesting. I suppose that's making its way around the algorithm. YouTube thinks everybody needs to see this. Haven't the courage to watch it yet. My excuse is I am ignoring it because I have other things to do. Goodbye. Ah. Wait, no, wait. I think I've got it. Wait, well, get all the contempt I can possibly get for the modern age. Okay, so, but, you see, if I do this, huh. Nope, I didn't dash. I didn't actually dash. What the fuck? I pressed F. There we go. Haha! Even more contempt! But I would like to see where this whole situation goes with War Thunder, because we are looking like we are dangerously close to, hey guys, we'll get you that roadmap in 3 weeks, and then completely forgetting about it as they attempt to sweep everything up, under the rug as fast as they possibly can. So yeah, guys, now would be the time, now or never, I would say, because if this gets swept under the rug, we're never getting anything fucking changed. So yeah, do your part. Leave a negative review of War Thunder if you have any experience with it at all. Please, for the love of God. Because this is where all the contempt needs to go. Right here, right now. People have decided to make it People have decided to make a show now, and everything keeps getting worse the further we go. So now, dump all of it now. Nuke it. Nuke it from orbit. Because this just showcases that they aren't willing to change, and they're just trying to distract you as they continue to just do the same shit. So, summon the contempt in large quantities. Yo, the negative review bombing isn't a bombing, it's an Armageddon. Well, now we're reaching apocalypse scenario, which we need, honestly, at this point. Because as we can see, the business practices are starting to warp around the idea of trying to avoid large-scale negative criticism, which doesn't mean that large-scale negative criticism isn't warranted. They're just trying to duck and roll and create some, haha, you can't get me now, sort of thing. Which is entirely what the review bombing situation is. Like the whole Steam thing for just saying, like, oh, these don't count. That's basically what they're just doing. They're saying, well, these reviews don't count because they're off topic, even though they are, in fact, consumers of a product, voicing their discontent with said product, and the people who are making said product. That's not off topic. That's actually what reviews are for. We're basically trying to tread the area of, well, don't say anything negative, because if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Which, no, that's not how that fucking works. So yes, now actually would be the time for the review bombing apocalypse. Now or never, kids. Because if we just go back to the usual after this one, we are never seeing any dramatic change out of War Thunder, and if this practice goes on, like, a second longer, it's just gonna get worse for literally everything. So you don't want this on Steam, and you don't want War Thunder to stay the way that it is. So honestly, at this point, I would honestly suggest boycotting Steam. Because I don't want that shit on any fucking game. Like, as I did with Hawken, I am willing to go against review bombs that are nonsensical and state my opinions that no, this is entirely unwarranted. I will get up and do that. I will defend projects and things that I like. So I don't need you to fucking censor literally every game on fucking Steam, thanks. So I would advise everyone to voice their content about that one, and if Valve keeps going this way, we may actually be looking at a Steam boycott. However, War Thunder first, currently. Don't let them actually duck behind just, like, shifting the review bombs off into a corner and saying, no, they don't count. No. War Thunder is a shit game, and it needs to change fucking immediately. You keep that pressure on. No. That game has been shit for years. The developers are crooked bastards. All that shit needs to change right fucking now. Do not let them get away with any of this shit. They do something right now that changes things, or this shit, you just don't play fucking War Thunder. It deserves to be review bombed into hell. Never to be seen again. I would rather the things change or I never play War Thunder again. I will charge back my fucking credit card for all of that premium shit that I bought. Though I can't do it with everything, I will fucking try my damnedest. I would rather never play War Thunder again if this actually doesn't go anywhere. And honestly, if you have any fucking sense, you'll be right there with me. And everyone else that's already mad. So this one first. However, Valve, you're on fucking notice. The whole you can't count to 3 jokes, that was all funny haha. This is not good. Goon, Trump was one of the idiots that set this in motion. Biden, Clinton, Bush 1, Bush 2, and Reagan were also part of this being set into motion. There is not a left versus right issue. This is a classic authoritarian usurpation of a system problem. Having us see this as a left versus right problem is a distraction from the reality of being a classic game of power grabbing. And if you note, the reason I did not list Obama is because he was a placating lame duck. Yeah, Obama didn't actually do anything. He was basically a distraction for virtue signaling, which is now everything that, well, the larger parties at work, honestly, virtue signal left and right. I will agree with you on that one. However, Trump actually threatened the system. They were clearly very angry. So, I think that was a step in the right direction. They were clearly very angry with Trump. So angry that it was basically the fucking apocalypse to them. So clearly, something was going on there. So, very clearly, something was going on there. So anything that infuriates the establishment is a step in the right direction, I believe. Holy sweet Christ. Siege! Ah, yes, the demon of change himself. How do you do, sir? Funny you showing up now. Thrump is, and shall always be. Yes, Thrump, sorry. Brain problems, but you get what I mean. Very clearly, all of this negative media outrage was very clearly made for a reason. They didn't like Trump. And honestly, I feel like we were better off with that situation rather than what we have right now. So, unfortunately, yes, you may be able to say that the whole uniparty thing makes the whole argument for left or right-wing politics totally moot. However, unfortunately, entirely against the favor of that assumption, nobody's actually presented a workable system in contest to the one we have now. So saying, oh, well, we need to burn everything down isn't very valuable if you're going to replace it with something that is a net negative. So that's not really a right answer either, honestly. Yes, the uniparty horseshit is actually real and alive. However, tearing the system down with no solid plan or, fallback plan for anything is a terrible fucking idea. You will unleash horrors beyond your imagination for no real net good. So, bring an argument to the table with that before we start burning shit down. Exalted Flamer. He has a beak. Democracy is depressingly flawed like that, yes. It's terribly flawed and full of holes. However, all the other alternatives currently are even worse. So, yeah, we need to fix that problem first, then we can argue about tearing the whole system down. Hack the planet, yeah, what are we gonna do after that, kid? Good lord. Ah! Oh lord. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, he revived. Oh no, he's been possessed by a demon. Oh no. Oh no. That guy went from aspiring VTuber to mega VTuber giant. Oh no. Oh lord. Now stay fucking dead! Also, I have no hit points. Not good! Yeah, I can't actually do anything. I need more contempt, I need to get angry. Stay angry, stay angry, stay alive! Stay angry, stay alive! Don't do that! Yeah, that was cool. It also almost got me fucking killed. I pressed the wrong buttons at the wrong time. Oh, thank God. Praise the Emperor! I swear to God, that projectile lagged. Ah! Hey! Stop your shit, you skinny fuck. Getting tense here. Getting very tense. I don't think I need the plasma rifle to suddenly overheat and blow my face off, though. I think that Darktide has that covered. Good lord, though, that got close. I was almost downright content with the situation. No! Nay! Well, here's all those hit points that I needed, like, several minutes ago. More contempt. Yes, 100% more contempt. Because every day I live, I suffer more. There are more things to get angry at every single day. Here, now, and in the future. Every single fucking day. Frankly, one idea I have is since political parties are a form of business and there are antitrust laws, national political parties become monopolies or that's a word. Yes, I get what you're saying, though. Royalty monopoly. So just break up the national parties so only local parties are allowed, but local parties can form coalitions of national elections. Coalitions need to be renewed for every national election. That way, and the coalitions are more diverse and evolving. I suppose, yes, that throws more wrenches in the system of everything kind of becoming calcified and therefore corrupt. It makes things harder to manage and thus harder to control. However, that's still probably abusable as well. So, nice idea. Making things harder to control does make things harder to actually control and thus harder to corrupt overall. However, unfortunately, that's not always the best idea. There's no such thing as a perfect system. If you have the resources and the will, you can break any system. This is true. However, our system of government is entirely well designed. It relies on you basically needing to corrupt the entire system in order to get your way. Unfortunately, people have gone the lion's share to doing that, but the United States government is actually built smartly and actually thwarts abuse unless you have control of the entire fucking system. Because if you corrupt one part, you have several other parts keeping you in check. However, this doesn't mean you can't corrupt the entire system. It's just that it's very fucking hard. Which the lefties are absolutely trying to do. Yes, because they're the best, don't you know? There are betters, don't you know? They totally deserve to have total control over everyone, don't you know? They're nice people. What could they possibly do wrong? And even if we have a moment where we have a fucky wucky, we'll fix it, we promise. Woo. You know. No. Yes, and I see what you're doing, Diabeto. However, unfortunately, we have yet to figure out a way to succeed democracy in a way that actually works. Because if you think people won't just immediately try to go and, you know, go full authoritarian, they will. Oh, this problem is so hard, and the only options we have to ham-fist it. We need to come up with a nearest solution. How about we just ham-fist it? No, we can't just ham-fist it. No, that would be bad. Well, how about we just ham-fist it? No, we can't. It's a never-ending argument of that. And unfortunately, we have situations where people just pick the hand-fisted option, which is, well, Steam. Currently, with its fucking, you know, saying that, oh no, we have to censor all the reviews because they're off-topic. Even though, no. I think if the developer and their product garners negative praise, most of the time, that negative sentiment is actually warranted. And if it's not actually negative, then they'll be just fine. If it's totally unwarranted, then you'll be totally fine, right? The truth will prevail, right? People will actually get up and defend the things that they like, right? Right? Let this be a lesson to you, ladies and gentlemen, that, a situation that is only filled with nice things and only nice opinions is not a trustworthy situation. In fact, the harder it is to see what's wrong, the more wrong there probably is. Not saying that we can't have good and perfect things in the world, however, usually, if something appears good and perfect, and there are no flaws, typically those flaws are just very well hidden. We should acknowledge them regardless. You should understand and regard them at all times. Because if everybody's hiding the thing, it's probably bad. And if something is honestly good, it will totally outlive its flaws, right? Right? You wouldn't be trying to just push something because it sounds nice, right? You wouldn't try to push bad ideas because they sound nice, right? If the ideas are actually good, they'll work totally fine in practice, right? Doesn't matter how many examples you see, it'll all totally work out, right? The more hesitant they get to testing these ideas, the more suspicious you should be. Ah, the yellow key to the yellow door. Never trust anything that looks too nice. Yeah, always double check. Try to find the walls, as it were. If you can't see the problems, someone's probably trying to hide the problems from you. You need to look a little harder. Actually, Diabeto, I would disagree. I would think that the left-wing politics currently are hopelessly driven towards idealism that has been proven over and over again that it doesn't fucking work like that. And they refuse to actually evolve because they don't actually acknowledge their fucking problems. The vast majority of people that say they're conservative or right-leaning literally just want to, hey, wait a minute, can we just stop for a fucking minute? And maybe actually have a look at some of this shit, because none of this, currently this doesn't look very kosher. Some people, the political spectrums are broader than this. However, the general sentiment in the general sentiment in the room that I think is that, hey guys, how about we slow the fuck down a bit? That seems to be the thing that people, with rational opinions seem to be championing. Is this true? Are both parties innocent of problem? No. However, the major problem with modern left-wing politics, or contemporary to use the more exact term, is the fact that they have been proven wrong resoundingly in the last couple of years, and they have yet to actually acknowledge it. They're too busy trying to just shut their ears and say, no, that doesn't count. For example, the arguments over gun control. Oh, gun control is bad and causes problems. Defund the police. How did that go? What did everyone do? Everyone got, crime spiked and everyone got concerned, and then they bought guns in record numbers on both sides of the aisle. I think people like their Second Amendment rights, but left-wing politics refuses to evolve and acknowledge this. This is why we're stuck here. So one of many problems. So this is the problem with contemporary politics. However, yes, overall, besides the contemporary and, overreaching left and right-wing lifestyles or mindsets, they all have flaws, and they all have shortcomings that do need to be argued. However, what people are usually arguing about is the shit that's happening right now. Feel-good politics that ignore reality don't fucking work. And again, I heard the left use similar logic that justify their logic the right is using, but the window dressing is different. Well, unfortunately, yeah, you might be able to say that. It's like, well, it's the same thing. I said, then she said. However, the problem is that the situations logically have a truth revealed in these situations. Is gun control actually a major issue? Should we take all the guns away? We defunded the police. They got their example of taking all, reducing, police, involvement and reducing, law enforcement involvement. Did we need guns? I think a lot of people said yes. So there is the actual truth. Saying that, oh, well, they're just saying the same thing on the opposite side is being ignorant of the fact that in these events, we are actually seeing the truth being revealed. The truth stands revealed in a lot of these situations. There is a wrong. It's not some nebulous concept that's too hard to understand. There is a right and wrong answer, or a solution that is actually being presented. There are sides that are actually correct, and one side is actually wrong. However, the problem is the argument continues going because the side that is proven wrong never shuts the fuck up. So again, the issue I maintain with contemporary politics, which is the thing that we're arguing about, yes, you might be able to say that the whole system is flawed, yes, but that's a completely different argument, I suppose. The issue with contemporary politics is that the major tenets of contemporary left-wing politics are being proven totally false or horribly flawed, and people who, practice left-wing politics refuse to actually acknowledge it, even when it's shown directly in their face. They just stick their fingers in their ears and slam their heads into the sand. That's the major reason why we have so many fucking problems. I'm in the camp that, there are right answers being showcased here, and the major problem is people are ignoring the right answers. Because it's not some nebulous fucking thing like, it's so difficult to figure out the right answer. No, people are saying the right answer. The right answer is out there. The truth is out there. People are just refusing to listen to it. And honestly, it's become a fucking contest to find the most elaborate and nonsensical ways to basically just ignore the truth. That's actually the contest with contemporary politics on both sides as well. You're just coming up with elaborate ways to ignore the fact that you're wrong. However, this doesn't actually remove the point that in some certain situations, one side is right and the other side is wrong. However, the problem is that this result is acknowledged by the losing party, and thus the contest continues nonsensically. So, The fact that, yes, both political spectrums are flawed does not override the fact that, in examples, one side's mindset is correct and the other side's mindset is wrong. And it's not just explaining away like, oh, well, they're just saying that because they're all dogmatic and following, you know, a political ideology. No, if the truthful right answer, the logical end result, is what they were saying, then they were right. That stands irrespective of rhetoric. There is actually a right and a wrong, quantifiably. The problem is that we are not acknowledging this. Actually, one side is trying to acknowledge this, and the other side is hell-bent on actually just rejecting the proposal whatsoever, because they lose the argument then, and they don't want to lose the argument, so they keep the argument going nonsensically, even though they've been proved multiple times that, yeah, no, I think people enjoy having guns in their possession, just in case people try and fuck around. And with the defunding of the police, they have showcased, or actually made it even worse, that no, the police will not solve every problem, and just because there is law enforcement present does not stop people from actually committing crimes against people that they think they can get away with. So the ability to defend yourself in that moment is actually incredibly important. Nothing will actually come to your aid if you cannot come to your aid immediately yourself, or they will be too slow and you will be harmed, you will have your property stolen, or you will actually be killed before anybody can respond. And in a lot of cases, people are championing criminals when they actually outright broke the fucking law. So again, one side is totally wrong, and the other side is going to the Olympics for creating new ways to say no. So again, on that part, one side of the political spectrum is entirely in the right and should be acknowledged, and the other one is wrong and should be told to shut up on this case. However, this is not happening, which is leading to more and more fucking problems. As people are actually, you know, we don't need to forcibly shut people up. We need those people to actually realize, hey, you're wrong. You shouldn't be, you know, stating the wrong opinions, but people are coming up with elaborate reasons to continue running their mouths, saying all the wrong things because style points, or people desperately want people to continue championing a side that's totally wrong, so that means that they're not wrong. It's become a fucking self-help group in a way, and people are gaining clout and status by saying all the wrong things and becoming king of the morons. This is actually happening. And it's stupid. It's actually making things worse. And you talk about distractions. This is actually the biggest distraction of them all. You talk about distractions that are keeping people unaware of the major problems going on and more injustices being enacted upon them. This is probably the biggest distraction of them all. People continue to be distracted by this argument because people are creating more distractions, just refusing to be wrong and desperately trying to find ways to continue to be right when they're not. And in the middle of this nonsensical struggle, people that are, you know, are corrupt and have, well, ulterior motives and not your best interest at heart, are skating around this and taking advantage of it. Most commonly in the, okay, I'll continue to say the wrong thing so you feel better if you give me bribes and let me break the law. This is also happening. And people are like, okay, so long as we beat the other guy. And again, this doesn't, aside from this, this doesn't invalidate there being a truth, and there is a truth. An objective truth still exists, even if you want to ignore it. And again, ignoring the objective truths that are being revealed to us is the major problem and the major distraction these days. People will do as they do, though. Like I said, no matter what the politics were, people still bought guns in record numbers on both sides of the political aisle. Because, well, that just shows you how much they actually believe in their own politics, don't it? We can have lavish arguments about this all day. But just like that, do people like the Second Amendment, yes or no? Well, there's the truth. People will say, oh, well, no, the Second Amendment, it causes violence and we should take all the guns away. And underneath that, what are they doing? They're buying guns in record numbers because they're afraid. And they're utilizing the Second Amendment to give them power so that they are less afraid of the terrifying, unfortunate, disappointing modern world. However, people will also exercise their rights to the Second Amendment and also continue preaching practices that don't fucking work, that it actually increase the need to utilize the Second Amendment. People are this fucking stupid. So again, while you may say that, the political argument is flawed up and down, that doesn't mean that there isn't a wrong and right answer. And the way I see it, the problem of people ignoring the right answer is the biggest distraction of them all, if you want to talk about distractions. The way I see it, the powers that be that have ill will and ill intent are actually utilizing failing left-wing policies and propping up this argument to get away with their ill wills and nefarious plans. So they are actually part of the problem. If a right-wing politician does something actually wrong, though, I will absolutely say that. I will absolutely point that out and go, yeah, no, this guy's wrong. However, I see that in large part for contemporary politics, the corrupt elements are utilizing the very weak-willed and feeble-minded people propping up failing political points as a distraction. There's the distraction in my book if you want my arguments about it. It's not the entire system, it's mostly one side. But again, that immediately elicits the response of, oh, you're just favored towards one side. But again, me doing that doesn't invalidate the truth that, in this instance, that one side's actually right. There is still an objective proof that proves one side right over the other and should end the argument. However, we keep spinning our wheels and just talking about the same shit over and over again because nobody wants their feelings hurt having to admit that guy I've been arguing with for years is actually correct. They can't fucking handle it. But again, like I keep saying, them doing that is the biggest distraction of them all currently. If you want my opinion on distractions and political fucking circus charades. Once again, the modern day gives me a lot of contempt about things, don't you know? You may point the finger and say you're just as bad, however, that doesn't invalidate there is an objective truth. And again, if the objective proof says I'm right and you're wrong, I'm right and you're wrong. However, unfortunately, we have proven that people will continue to resist that uselessly to the net detriment of everyone. Almost because of that, because it harms me if you don't actually agree with me being correct, even when I am. People see that under the table as the only form of resistance left after they have lost the argument, which is absolutely fucking abhorrent. And once again, you want to talk about fucking distractions, this entire situation. If you want to tear down the entire system and replace it with something better, by all means, suggest a better alternative to this shit, because I'm quite tired of this. However, if your replacement is bad, we're not gonna go for it. That's just how it is. You don't replace something with something worse. Which is why we hate all those hipsters that are saying, communism is better! It's not. It has never actually worked in practice. And has actually led to, largely, all of the horrors it was supposed to solve, and even worse than the horrors we already have. But we did the musical chairs, and now different people are in power. So they'll say, oh, well, things are just great, because I won the game of musical chairs. And I shot everyone else after I won. See, that you don't want, but people are retarded. What can I say? One thing I didn't want to believe when I was growing up is that people will obviously make the right decisions, push come to shove, right? They will obviously see the objective, actual truth. People couldn't be that fucking stupid. If it was really serious, if it was really important, people would acknowledge the objective truth and pick the right answer. Unfortunately, The modern day has proven me wrong. So very wrong. People will, in fact, uselessly continue to do the wrong things, no matter how wrong it is and how much misery and problems it creates, to avoid being called wrong. They will continue, and even some of them are so stupid that they won't actually use their brains to see if they're wrong or right anyway. They'll just keep saying something without actually thinking, to avoid thinking. Some people are just fucking stupid. I didn't want to believe it when I was growing up. I was an idealist once, I am no longer. It is entirely true. Some people are just fucking stupid. The best you can do is cut those people out of your life and attempt to actually live your life without their fucking problems getting in your way. Move away as far as humanly fucking possible. That is the only thing you can do. Because you would want to fix the stupids. However, some people are so fucking stupid that the only solution is mind control, which you don't want to do anyway. Because that can be abused. Because I can be wrong, and I can say, no, you're wrong, and mind control you into picking my answer. That's totally flawed and abusable. So again, we don't want to get into that. We never do. And so what do? We simply say, this is my corner, and this is yours. Fuck off if you don't agree with me. That is it. That is the only solution and middle ground we have ever actually come up with. It doesn't really work all that well these days, but it's the only thing that we fucking got. It's a free country. Or we at least like to think so. Sadly, as I see it, the left-wing politics of the day have abandoned the libertarian ideas of live and let live, and force you to live alongside my rules, which again proves just how hollow it is. But again, you do you, I do me. I have no problems with you having opinions or ideas that I don't agree with, so long as your opinions and ideas don't make my life actively worse. Which is what people are actually trying to do. It's not enough to hold the ideas and opinions, it's to force other people to go along with them. Or else, which, hey, isn't the right side of politics doing that? Even though people will try and scream, point fingers that, no, yes they are. No, they are not. But enough of this political rambling. But, man! The contempt is incredibly high these days, isn't it? It's over 200. But, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna cut the stream short today. Better we get on with ourselves rather than continue this political argument. My grandmother needs help and I need to go be out there and be the man of the house. So, I will see you all later. And also, I love running my mouth and preaching. It's just that unfortunately, not a whole lot of people listen to me. Case in point with War Thunder. I'm only saying something now because, with War Thunder back there, I'm only saying something now because it has become utterly ridiculous and it has become a review bomb apocalypse. It's the only reason I'm getting involved, because the way I see it, nothing has really changed. I've been running my mouth for years and saying all these things and articulating problems and offering solutions to deaf fucking ears. You hear me, my War Thunder streams are nothing but me complaining. Did it get me anywhere though? Unfortunately, no. But now is the time to actually do something for some reason. I'll pour gasoline on it because things do still need to change whether or not people want to listen to my ideas or not. But again, enough with the rambling. Warhammer 40k Boltgun is, I think, worth your $19 should you have found any of this fun underneath all of my political rambling. My freewheeling political rambling as I ran around boomer shooting people. Really on autopilot there in some cases, but I try to articulate my ideas and play video games at the same time. Sometimes they don't mix properly, but hey, I didn't die. But you can enjoy yourself playing this game if you so desire. It is now available on Steam. I recommend it. Not as highly as Starship Troopers, though. That's fucking amazing. But this is pretty good as well. But that's it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host, Phontomen. I will see you next time. Good night.